Hey everybody, welcome back to Borderlands 2. I'm a little bit late, yes, because I was having some sound issues during the break. I had some sound issues before my previous stream as well. Something's been fiddling with my volume. Like, one of the previous streams, the clone drone were in the danger zone, it was too quiet. Then in the last stream, it was a bit too loud. Hopefully things are about right. And I noticed that I'm coming in a bit louder on the right channel than the left. It's weird. I need to fix that. But I compensated by turning my microphone slightly, so at least I won't be coming in quite as loud in one ear as the other, but I am coming in slightly louder on one side than the other, and it bothers me because I like to have good sound. So I guess I'll have to fix that. I'll figure this out, but for now, at least it's better than it was. At least I improved things. It's better than it was. That's the most I can do at the moment until I actually figure out what the real issue is, because it sounds right. Okay, good. That's good. Okay. Yeah, as long as you guys can hear me, but I'm not like... Because I was just... In the previous stream, I was just a bit too loud, so... Alright, just letting you all know why I'm late. We're gonna get... I am on Steam... Oh, my friends... I'm not on my Steam friends list. Gotta get on my Steam friends list. There we go. That's why I wasn't seeing Amadeus. Okay. Let's join the game. That explains some things, too. Okay, good. Alright, join your game.
Good.
Yeah, it is still a little bit over on the right side. But a bit better. Yeah. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I'll fix it. Alright. But good to see you, Jin Molten, Fishmaster, Vincent, and Amadeus484, of course. Let's get in there. Alright, so when we last left off, we just successfully helped out that little girl kill the person who murdered her parents. Yeah, you'll probably hear it a bit if you're wearing, like, headphones or whatnot. As to why it's doing that, I don't know. It's driving me nuts, though. Yeah, like, I shouldn't be a lot louder in one ear than the other, but I'm a bit louder in one ear than the other. Hey, good to see you, Allman. Welcome to the stream. So Amadeus is in there.
Don't mind me, just picking up some ammo. And nothing else. Don't worry, I'm not picking up any sort of chest or anything. Don't just don't go in here. You won't see any chests or anything.
Okay, fair enough. Well, as long as you got everything. That wasn't there.
Yes. And I did not pick up any class mods that look like they will be good for you, and I'm not going to go and give them to you to check out.
It looks like you were crawling around on fire, even though you'd gotten back up. That was hilarious looking for a second. Ah, good to see you, YOLO. 1234 lol. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what the deal with my...
Anyways, I did not just drop a thingy for you.
Like
right over here.
Turn my mic the other way, will it even things out? No, I think this is about right. I don't know. I just shouldn't mess with it midstream. Thank you kindly.
If I did anything, I would be saying you're welcome.
There's pros and cons to each.
A fire rate mod. Now that increases the rate of fire, but just for me. It has 2 chain reactions.
Exactly.
Oh, the chain reaction's a different tree. I'm gonna keep my current one that gives us 12% cooldown rate.
Sounds good.
Sometimes I was firing 2 bullets instead of 1. Got it. Whoops.
Thank you.
Yeah, the volume is slightly different. It shouldn't be huge, but I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. I know it bothers some viewers, and it bothers me too, so I'm gonna fix it. I don't know exactly what's causing it, but I'll fix it. Basically, I'm glad I have my day off coming up after the stream, so I can have plenty of time to diagnose that issue. And I will take some extra time to do that, but for now, we're just gonna have to live with it. I was so close. That's exactly how frustrated I am about the sound issues. And how close I am to getting it. I was so close to fixing those sound issues. Right, I got my homing bandit. I got my rocket launcher. And I got my shooty explodey. My explodey gun.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice. Pyroclastic. I like how they say do cut no fapping. Like, really? I don't think I would wanna. Would anyone in the right mind want to do that in there?
I gotta do it remotely. Oh snap, son! I hear the terrain coming.
Wait, I gotta watch this.
Counting down. 10, 9. I got bored.
Of course she did.
Surprised they actually were so accurate.
Indeed.
Including that second one that spiraled around a few times.
The Valkyrie's still up on
Yep.
that ice shelf. Better climb that wreckage to get there.
I'll help out with a few rockets. It went right through the train. My rocket went through the train.
What? That's a rap song I wrote.
How does that work? Oh, because it's not part of the terrain. The terrain is not part of the terrain. It is not part. What do you mean the terrain isn't? Of course the terrain is terrain.
They're probably keeping the
It's not terrain, it's a vehicle.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes.
It's not counted, it's not part of the screen. That's what I meant.
From the hands of dead adventurers.
You don't remember that in the version you played, YOLO?
My skills are sharp.
Well, I don't know what's changed in this game. This one has a lower reload delay, amp damage. When fully charged, the next weapon shot does bonus amp damage. Firing amp shot, drain shield. Interesting. I will... But this is a Maliwan. It spikes people. I'll take it. I will take this new shield. I don't know if it's better. That's why I had the Flame of the Firehawk. I know it's orange, but I'm going to sell it because, we can get that back. Ooh. +2 sweet release? Oh. When did I get that? +2 sweet release. What's that? Ooh, sweet! 7 life orbs. Yeah, I like that one. So we got the Potent Hulk. I'm gonna switch the Potent Hulk for the Homering Dart. And then this Pyroclastic Projectile. Yeah, we'll put that over this one. There we go. Good to see you, El Jefe. No worries about being a bit late. I was a bit late myself because I was messing with sound issues. Oh, and Jurassic Salt! Congratulations, you've made it. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Yeah, it looks like at least the volume level on my sound is decent. Like, it used to be a bit too loud. But, we're facing robots.
Calm down.
What's a robot? Look at that health. So much sweet health. Hey, Nikki Arens. It's doing good. It's a very good day. Other than some few technical issues with the sound that I've been complaining about. But other than that, it's been a very good day. We had a really great... I had a really great time playing Into the Gorge. We had a really good turnout for that stream. And we had a few super chats too, which was really nice. Vincent Nadeau donated $50. And Jacob donated too, so... I really, in general, it's been a good day. And I'm having fun today. You know, technical issues, they happen. They're annoying. But other than that, I can get past it, you know? So, all in all, I'd say a damn good day. I don't know why I'm having these technical issues, though. Like, I think there's some program that's messing with the volume levels of my junk. I don't know. Messing with the volume levels of my microphone and stuff, but yeah. Yes, thank you. My boy's all grown up. Yow. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but yes. Glad to hear it.
I'll let
Yes.
you take those.
If Jack really
I'm
wanted
a
to
big
protect
boy.
Bald Kid, he wouldn't be on a train. He'd have Wilhelm guarding
I'm a
him.
big grown-up boy. Throwing burn grenade. Ooh, shower of bouncing. It's like, why does this do solo damage? Ah, joke about how far I've come as a YouTuber. Yes, well, thank you. Yes, I truly have.
Soldier, I'm sorry.
Ah, Wilhelm.
Wilhelm, trust me.
Okay, well, fire damage isn't gonna do too much good on him.
All in New Haven without taking a scratch. If things get bad, just run. Roland is wrong about Hunter. You can defeat Wilhelm, I promise.
Alright, I wish I had some corrosive. Don't have corrosive, though, so I'll just smack him with rockets. But yeah, I really appreciate that. Yeah. I have come quite a ways recently. And in general. And I am very happy for it. I feel like I've been doing pretty good work recently, so it feels good to have that. Oh, you guys deflecting. You guys, okay. You know the magic of deflecting. Deflection, I mean. Calling it deflecting. Gotta shoot my boy Amadeus. With medical bullets. Medical explosions. Dr. Shotgun is here. Anything that doesn't hit Amadeus will help. Yeah. I've been doing my best. But yeah, I feel like I've been doing better than usual, yeah. Or it seems like we've been having some good shows. So thank you so much. It does make me feel good, hearing that. That's for sure. Like, gotta shoot Amadeus, cause he's my friend.
You're gonna be fine.
Alright. Stop that shield surveyor. Now die to heal my friends. Nice. Alright, and that heals up Amadeus. Yeah, maybe I should have been using Dr. Rocket Launcher. Calling Dr. Rocket Launcher. Dr. Rocket Launcher is here. Oh, Dr. Rocket Launcher is reloading. Dr. Rocket Launcher. Oh, do you need Dr. Rocket Launcher too? Oh, there he is. Shield Surveyor. Dr. Rocket Launcher wants to talk to you. Dr. Rocket Launcher wants to talk to you. Dr. Rocket Launcher missed you. Okay. Ah, Jesus! Okay, I'm gonna hide. Throw a grenade and I'm gonna hide. Okay, you power loader, freeze! Dr. Shotgun wants to talk to you. Okay. Never mind, didn't have enough firepower. Ooh, constructor. Getting them crits. Can I freeze it? That didn't work. Did that work? Build Buster. Not sure if that worked where I... Gotta heal Amadeus. Reload. I gotta lead a bit.
Stay put.
Okay, that weapon's empty. Weapon's empty. Too late. Oh well, never mind. I wanted to do the heal kill. Didn't quite work. Yeah, I gotta keep one of these weapons reloaded so I can switch. Where can you find my stream schedule? You can find my stream schedule on my main YouTube page. However, I make my stream schedule on Monday, so right now I don't have my stream schedule made up. But yeah, maybe I should try to make it further ahead of time. But anyways, you'll see it on my main YouTube page, and I make my schedule on Monday, so like my schedule's empty right now, but I can basically tell you my schedule is I stream every day of the week at 7 and 10 Eastern Standard Time. What I'm going to be playing throughout the week, though, I actually haven't decided yet. I figured that all out on Mondays. Because like Garfield, I hate Mondays. Or something like that. Alright, we gotta kill Wilhelm. Just focusing on PvP. Ow, Jesus, you hurt.
You won't enjoy this.
Dr. Shotgun is here. Okay. I'll just shoot Amadeus then. Ah, sure. Yeah, you can do the self-promotion on Discord, El Jefe. Enjoy your Gary's Mod stream.
You killed Wilhelm.
Gary's Mod's really cool.
Holy hell. Jack doesn't stand a chance.
Wilhelm dropped a power core. Be sure to grab it. My sensors tell me it's one of a kind. If you bring it to Roland, Sanctuary's shields may never need to be recharged again.
The last time I played Gary's Mod, I was doing, what was it? The Seek. What was it? The Prop Hunt. I did Prop Hunt, and I did that murderer game where somebody's like a murderer. Yeah, see you next time, El Jefe.
Whoa. Never seen a power core like that. The one you got from Reese is nearly burned out.
Ah, we got another power core.
We may not have found the vault key, but at least Sanctuary will be safe.
One of those power cores that, yeah, keep Sanctuary,
And how?
the shield, going.
Champagne, cheers, high five, so clap. You got the damn power core, didn't ya? You've been warned. The kid gloves are coming off. Tighten up the big boy pants because things are gonna get really bad for you Vault Hunters. Sorry about the bad intel, everybody. I really thought the vault key would be on that train. I'll make it up to you all later. Next time I'm in Sanctuary, the beers are on me. What you think, Bloodwing?
I'm ready.
Oh, I tried to do the same thing. Okay, there we go.
Oops.
It's funny, we were hitting the same option, but it didn't travel because we were both in menus.
Yep.
Something I didn't like about Jack's tone there.
Before
Wilhelm nearly defeated the other Vault Hunters a couple of years ago. You have proven yourself to be even stronger than
before
them.
we take care of that,
Well
let's
done.
go and get some stuff taken care of around here.
Sounds good to me.
What you want? I don't got all day, Scan.
I like how he's a floating head. The floating head dude. And yes, I do like scary games. Absolutely, Nikki. I mean, you know, as long as they're well made. Like, there are certain scary games where
Maybe that helps you kill
you
me,
can't
man.
die.
You
And so it's
better
just
stay
like
on.
walking through, like, I don't know, like a haunted house that you'd walk through real life with just jump scares and stuff. But if there actually is the threat of death on the table, that makes the hunt. That's what makes
Go alone, jerk
a, I guess I'll take assault rifle to SMG ammo. That's what makes a horror game, like, much scarier than, like, I don't know, a haunted house you go through in real life.
I got a weapon from Moxie if you want it.
Oh, cool. What sort?
I don't have any work.
Smeg.
Sounds good to me. I enjoy those, so I think it's if you call it, I haven't heard it called a smeg before, but if that's what the way you want to put it, then you can call me a smeghead.
You got it.
It is a special Moxie's weapon, Miss Moxie's bad touch. Bad touch.
Exactly.
Corrosive. That'd have been really nice for that fight we just went through.
Yep.
Yeah, what makes a scary game scary is... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What makes a scary game scary is making you care about the character you play and putting yourself in a dangerous situation. That's true. That's true. Exactly. And there's some games that have failed to, like, immerse me. And so I didn't feel that immersion, so it's like... Then I wasn't scared of anything. I was just like... It just ends up being like a scary hallway. But there are other games that do manage to immerse, have that level of immersion. Which they don't, it's true, Nikki, you don't necessarily have to have death on the line to make a scary game scary. But it doesn't hurt. Until Dawn doesn't ring a bell. I'm gonna sell this assault rifle because I like my new one. Tactical teapots. Oh, I hadn't been using that. We had that pistol. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this. Sell that. This. Leave me the shotgun. Sell this. Sell that. So these extra grenades. Okay, so I've got an SMG. I've got a rifle. I've got a shotgun. Got 2 pistols. It's been nice homering dart, but I'm gonna go with the tactical teapot. Until Dawn does not sound familiar, so I guess I have not. Ooh, I like the fast reload speed. I like any guns with fast reload speed. Reload speed 1.5. That's generally what I like about pistols. Bang. Click, click. Click, click. That's just fast. I gotta turn in the train to catch. What's your deal? I just like how he's just knocking in the same rhythm, over and over again.
I wouldn't piss on you if you would burn, you claptrap. Sweet. Nobody likes you, and you're a crappy dancer.
That's fun. Nobody likes you, and you're a crappy dancer. Hi, Johnny Waffles. Huh. I guess he likes waffles. Well, you don't have any quests, though.
All the news that's fit to lie about. Get the new issue of This Just In.
That's right. Salvador had the highest bounty. Guess I'll listen to the news. Was it new news? No, it didn't play it. Okay, fair enough. And there's Scooter. He's banging rhythmically as well. There's a lot of rhythmic banging going on around here. You know what I'm saying?
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that.
Let's open up the lockers around here, see if I can find more Illyrium. Or Iridium. Because I found Iridium in these before, and I know they come back. No, okay. Usually these are I kind of thought these might be extra lucky, but there's some health. Okay, they're no luckier than anything else. Just me.
Hey, I got a job for you.
If you've ever wanted to shoot someone who says stuff like Tarnation, this is the mission for you. There's a level 14 mission here with the Siren character.
A gang of lowlifes is out prospecting for iridium in the Tundra Express. I want you to find out why they're
Mining the stuff, and I want him dead. Order doesn't matter.
I accepted it. We don't have to do it, but I might as well accept quests.
Well, it might be good to do it, because if I recall, if we complete this quest, we won't have access to Pandora for a while.
Ah, okay.
Or not Pandora, but, this place.
Oh yeah, and Jin.
And I think that would make all of the quests that we currently have null and void.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, what was I saying? Yes, Jin. Thank you for the gift of Sunless Sea. You might have saw my message, but I got a game called, I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right. Tiegon? There's a game called Tiegon, something like that. That Cthulhu word
Alrighty.
that people say.
Let's go do a quest.
And so it'd be a good time to do Sunless Sea and that game Tiegon, whatever it is, at the same time. It'd be a H.P. Lovecraft day of Cthulhu style horror-ish. It's not exactly a true. I don't think Sunless Sea and Tiegon. Well, I'm still not sure how to say it. That's the best I can do. Ah, iridium in a crate. Anyways, both of them are not really true horror games, but they've got horror elements to it. I know that Sunless Sea has more like a bit of an action style, kind of action roguelike kind of style, but it's out in the ocean. And then the other game is a game that the developer contacted me to review. And the developer of that game sent me Marcus the Gunbringer. Oh, that's a cool looking thing. Anyways, the other game's supposed to have like a more of a comedy kind of style, a little bit, which is a weird combination, but it sounds fun. I love how every single weapon has a different reticle. Alright, so now I got 2 corrosive weapons when we're fighting human beings. Give me my... I shouldn't rocket these guys. Give me my explodey. It's time for explodey. Did we ever listen to this one?
Dear Roland, I can't
No, we didn't.
help but notice the bloodshots. You are fighting.
You have blasted out my AI core. I require a new shell. It is a broken constructor bot in the bloodshot dam. Insert me into it and
What are you looking at?
Hold it!
I hate this guy. Honestly, I do really like my games that are more about gameplay, really.
Stay still.
Just because games that focus on gameplay they just have more replayability to them. But it's nice to play like a story-based game too. So I mean, they're both nice. But I guess like a game that focuses on gameplay, you get a lot more bang for your buck. So like growing up and stuff like that, I did like games that are focused on gameplay. However, now that I have a lot of games that have great replayability, I don't need to worry about that as much. Was I getting meleeed? Oh no, there's a badass back there.
You'll regret that.
What? Oh, I took that guy. Ah, there's the badass psycho. I thought I was getting hit in the back. I was wondering what was going on.
You have my thanks.
I killed that guy right as I went down, too.
Gotcha.
Alright, sneaky badass psycho. Gotta watch my radar a bit more. So it's kinda nice.
This will
That's right, this is the Moxie Bad Touch gun. Moxie's Bad Touch. There's Amadeus. Go ahead and heal him up.
Agent Dr. Shooty. Dr. Shooting to the red courtesy phone.
My words will ring in your ears for miles.
Let's see, I'll get this little pistol. This pistol is pretty good at that.
Hurts so good.
Yes, it does. What did you just say? Get inside me? Oh, they are psychos after all. I missed that one. Oh, there's a turret over there. Perfect! Perfect for the corrosive damage. Yeah, I like this pistol. And corrosive damage still works against these enemies. It's just not designed for them. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, oh. I do really like games that make you think, though. I do really like that kind of stuff. But yeah, just like growing up, like when I didn't have a lot of games, naturally it's like when you don't have many games, games with replayability are really cool, just because you just can play them a lot more. But I guess my mentality, my mentality is kind of changing about that, because I do really like games with a good story, because that does stick with you. Games with a good story do stick with you for a long time, and make you think. Examples of games that make you think. Well, I remember, like, I remember the end for the original Myst made you think some. Just because it was, even though Myst wasn't, like, the best game, it, like, made you make, like, a choice at the end. The end of the game, Myst made you make a choice, like, there was, like, these guys trapped in books. And so you could, like, you could choose the side at the end with, like, the red dude, or you could choose the side with the blue dude, or you could say, like, well, screw you both, I'm siding with your father, which is, like, the white dude. Or I kind of forget, like, he was, like, or, like, there was that wasn't their color, but that was, like, the color, not the color of their skin, but the color of their, like, book pages and stuff. Or, I know there's games that have made me think more than that, more than Myst, but for some reason I'm going back to Myst as, like, one of the earliest examples. Going back. There was, like, a lot of those mystery games. Definitely Roblox is a game that makes you think. Oh. Yeah, there was, what was it? I'm forgetting the name of one of those games. It bothers me when I forget things. But good to see you, Alex. And Hex. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, a lot of those mystery games made me think. Like, the game, The Uninvited. Or Deja Vu. Deja Vu made me think a lot. What else?
We got a live one.
God, I'm forgetting the name of some of the games because I'm in the middle of this. Like Shadowgate. Shadowgate kind of made me think too, but I know there's definitely more thoughtful games I've played, but I mean, to a certain extent, the Ultima games made me think a lot, because the Ultima games had like a level of like interesting morality and moral choices. Ah, the beginner's guide. Yeah, I think I watched, was it Jacksepticeye? I watched Jacksepticeye play that one, the beginner's guide. That was quite interesting.
Stay still.
Alright, there we go, with the extra healing. And you are fully restored, Amadeus.
Hold it right there.
Killed you. But anyways, like I remember the, was it Ultima 4? Yeah, the one where they introduced the Avatar. Ultima 4, they gave you all these choices that you could make. Like, there's like this blind dude, and you could choose to like stiff him. And he was a blind shopkeeper. And you could choose to steal from him. He'd ask you like, okay, like, here's the products you bought, now you have to pay me, but just,
Calm down.
or you could choose exactly how much you wanted to pay the blind dude. You could stiff him. You could say like, okay, I only bought a few things, here's like 5 gold pieces, even though you bought like 200 gold pieces worth of stuff. Or the other thing you could do is you could give the blind dude more money than he deserved. But still, that was the wrong thing to do. It's like that was one of the weird things about the game, is you get penalized for being dishonest, because it was testing your honesty. So you couldn't like say like, oh well, he's blind, I'm gonna buy 5 gold pieces worth of stuff and pay him 200 gold pieces. It's like, that's still dishonest, but it's like, it's doing a nice thing. Still dishonest. Can't do it. Uh-oh, got myself cornered. Uh-oh. Glad I can do that. There was a box in the way. Yeah. Yeah, with, Ultima with a U. Golgothora? And Opus Magnum? I haven't heard of those,
Sure if
Jin.
maybe there was somebody that we were still killing.
Nope.
Alrighty.
You don't want none of this, but...
Or, I mean, there was one, but yeah, I finished them off.
Good, good, good.
And then I took a little bit long afterwards because I was, like, answering a few questions.
Right.
Hey, Bloodshot, I notice you're not buying any of my guns. Your words aren't deadly enough for you.
Stop
That's
smoking.
mine. Please accept this complimentary crate of Marcus munitions weaponry. Like what you find.
I made you a salad! We got a live one!
Munitions, you'll never go back us.
Oh right, I heard that one before, but I didn't hear the one with Roland's. So what we learned from those is that Marcus was playing both sides in this conflict. Oh, and I didn't notice the water flowing down these stairs. That reminds me of Minecraft. That's fun. I like how the water's flowing down the stairs here.
As a Mario.
Yeah, it reminds me of Minecraft for some reason.
Ah, gotcha.
Ah, yes. Yeah, somebody told me that joke too recently. Anti-gravity, it's impossible to put down.
Shoot 'em all!
Or the book Anti-Gravity is impossible to put down. Because I remember saying, it's like, if it's anti-gravity, wouldn't it just go... You wouldn't be able to put it down, but anti-gravity, wouldn't it just go flying off the face of the Earth? So you could just let it go. You couldn't put it down, but you could let it go, and you'll never get it back, right? Just be like, I've got a book called Anti-Gravity. There it goes. Just like a balloon. Oh, my balloon! My anti-gravity book! Something like that. I don't know. What are these? Just weird floating assets. Yeah, unless...
Chant louder, boys!
Well, unless it was, like, only a strange kind of anti-gravity that only affected you or something like that. Like, I could see the book getting stuck to you, but, like, Earth's gravity would be greater than your own personal gravity. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, it'd go flying off the face of the Earth, I guess, if it was anti-gravity. I guess, yeah. I don't know. I'm no astrophysicist, so... I guess, but you don't really need to be to figure that out. Just sure. Joke about paper? Sounds good to me. I don't mind a good joke every now and then. But now, I'm still trying to think about games that have made me think. But it bothers me when I can't remember these things. I can't quite jump from that to that. Not that there's anything hiding up there, I just like to jump. I just like to see where I can jump. Ah. Ah. So we're helping him out, but he's attacking us.
Exactly.
Oh, no, not exploder. Oh, okay. Didn't say it right. The EXP loader, exploder. Don't stop it, exploder. Stop exploding. Aim up pistol. Yeah, I'll just use my... I've got the right weapon for this, so I just gotta use it. Get back up.
Do you think he's going to murder us again?
Oh, of course not. He said he wouldn't. I mean...
Exactly.
It'd be rude to be suspicious.
Yep.
We don't want to be rude.
No, of course not.
Yeah, if we're talking about books, that was weird. Did you see how weird it got up?
Versus.
Well, at least he thanked us, though.
Stay still.
So he's polite. He's nothing if not polite.
Exactly.
It's nice I have corrosive weapons for this. So now he wants to be a radio.
Yep.
Thank you for putting me in this radio. I will now attempt to kill you.
Or maybe attempt to play awful music until we wish ourselves to be dead.
It could be. Maybe he'll just convince other people to kill other people. Hey,
Exactly.
did you like that song? Maybe you could consider killing somebody.
Yep.
Considering all the psychos that are around in this game, that wouldn't be too hard to convince people to do that. Oh, oops.
Exactly.
I saw a particle effect. You know, if we're talking about books, though, the Terry Pratchett book...
Before we do that, there's another quest in this area that we could probably do.
Sounds good. The Terry Pratchett book, The Long Earth, certainly made me think a lot. Because The Long Earth was an interesting book where there was a bunch of different versions of Earth. It was like,
How much that all of the enemies have respawned here?
Probably. Anyways, the main characters had the ability to step...
In fact, I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Step from one reality to another. And just go through all these different dimensions. And when they reach these different dimensions, it's like the whole they had like the whole Earth to themselves. Like there was no other human beings on these different planets, or at least most of them. And they would be able to see like different results of what like happens. There was like all these different versions of Earth that they could travel to. But it was like they could travel like left or right, basically was the idea. So you could step to the left or step to the right, and you'd keep going in one direction, and there'd be a bunch of Earths. Oh yeah, we heard that one before.
If you like what you find, maybe we can make a deal. Once you grow Marcus munitions, you'll never go back
Marcus
to
of
us.
munitions.
I'll survive!
Enough.
Get rid of this badass. But at first they start meeting like lots and lots of empty versions of Earth. And so given more space... That piece went pretty far. Is that a piece of a shield? But anyways, most people just decide to go to other versions of Earth. And just like live there. Because like the original Earth was too crowded. So it's like, well, now we've got lots more space, so people can go... You can go on an adventure if you want. It's just there was a sense of adventure to the book where you just keep stepping into new worlds and exploring them and finding out what's happening on that planet. And you could just keep going further and further and further. Oh, Jin, you saw Terry Pratchett live? Oh, wow, I would have loved to have met Terry Pratchett. Yeah, I'm sad that I never got to, so... Yeah, congratulations, Jin. That is something to brag about, I must say. Yeah, quite. It's just he seemed like such a nice person too. Yeah, Mort, the book about death, Death's Apprentice. Because Death, of course, was one of the best characters in the series. Yes, it is I, Death, come to claim you. People tell me I should be more personal. Try to tell a joke every once in a while. Good to see you, yeah, 1243. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing great tonight. Other than just a few technical issues, but otherwise, life's been good to me. We've had some good streams. Last stream went well, this stream's going good. Anyways, so there was like that book, and it made me think a lot. There was the Terry Pratchett book that made me think the most was Small Gods as well. Small Gods and The Long Earth, both of those. Small Gods was more about morality, but The Long Earth was like, I guess it's hard to say which one made me think more. Like, Small Gods made me think about morality a lot. The Long Earth kind of blew my mind, and like, just the idea of the Long Earth was just so vast and huge. Not in this one. For this one, it's just me and Amadeus, and we're doing the, so yeah, we're not doing viewers joining on this session. But I would like to do a session where I do play with viewers. But yeah, not this time.
You got it.
Just because we're doing the mod. Right now we're doing the difficulty mod that makes it like we're playing with 4 players even though it's only 2, so. I don't know, or that's right, there was some other mod that allows you to do added difficulty, but for the sake of the added difficulty, it's just gonna be me and Amadeus. So we can like be playing like there's 4 players even though there's 2. And Amadeus is hosting, but take care of that guy. Even though we're in a lower level area because we're doing a side quest. Or did you need a rocket launcher?
Nah, mine's good.
Okay. But I wanted to do, there was a mod that allowed you to have multiple additional players. So we'll do that at some point. Anyways, the Ultima games, going back to video games that made me think, the Ultima games made me think a lot about morality and stuff. Just because they had those 8 virtues, And
Thank you.
your character can kind of be determined by how you value each of those virtues. And it was an interesting, like, system of morality that, while I don't entirely, like... Like, I don't think that system of morality was perfect, but it was certainly interesting. Pizza? Oh! The Splinter Group. Pizza. Dudes. Lee. 2 swords. I think I get it. I think I get what this is a parody of. Well, but these guys are only teenagers.
Yep.
They're just misled. Maybe we should come back when they're adult Ninja Turtles.
Possibly.
I always thought that was really weird how they bothered to define a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's like, is the teenage part that important?
I guess so.
I mean, otherwise you can't really identify with with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Excellent. Return to me. I have a large pile of blood money with your name on it. You might assume this to be a metaphor. You would be incorrect.
You want the pizza?
Oh, you can take it? Okay. Wait, did it have fish on it?
Yes.
I noticed that when I ate it. Well, I do like anchovy on my pizza, but not whole fish. I've never heard of that.
Exactly.
Well, this is like a big anchovy. A big wasteland anchovy.
Indeed. Now, allegedly, there is a secret in this chamber right here.
But there's Minecraft, Dark Souls, and BL2 Easter eggs as well?
But you have to do it in the correct order.
Somebody told me about the Minecraft, but I didn't know there was a Dark Soul and BL2 Easter egg in this.
Stop struggling.
So that's cool. Anyways, at least the Ninja Turtles never did anything really detestable like the Muppets did with the Muppet babies. Like, imagine that. Teenage baby. That's right, baby mutant Ninja Turtles. That actually doesn't sound completely terrible, but I bet it would be. Oh. Oh, BL2 means Borderlands 2. Oh, in BL2. I thought you meant there was a... Yeah, okay, sorry. But yeah, Dark Souls Easter egg. I didn't know that. God, the Muppet babies were freaking terrible. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know which order this is supposed to be in.
Okay, well, I'll start messing with things then. Is there any indication that we're getting it right?
Nope.
Okay. So, let's see, is it handle, TV, this one, that one? Okay. How about... for some reason I don't feel like the TV is the way to start. I don't know why. Oh, above the red chest box? Oh, there's an indicator above the chest.
Oh. Yay.
Is there a lever we're missing?
It's possible.
Oh, I see. It's one of those puzzles where it changes. Like, one lever changes the other nearby ones. Okay, so... Wait, this one... This lever does the two outside ones? No? Okay. Wait, which one am... I'll just watch Amadeus and see what he does. Okay, so that lever did that. So this one. Okay, we got those two. Okay. So this lever. Ah, okay. Well, now we lost the middle ones. Okay, that one does the one on the end then. Okay, yeah, we probably should have just one person doing it at a time. Okay, just the one on that end. Does it always do the same thing? It's still a little confusing. Okay, that lever just did those two on the end. Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I'm a little too, because like it seems like it's having different effects when we press it multiple times.
Yep.
All right, so we got the three on the end. I see. Oh, so that one pushes them. It pushes it along. It like this one cycles it. No, that's not how it works. Well, we got those three on that end. Nice, we finally got it. I don't think we were any closer to understanding it, but we got it eventually.
Exactly.
That's kind of funny. And was it worth it? Not really. But at least we completed it.
Yep. And isn't that all that matters?
From a completionist perspective, yes.
Precisely. Let's go back to Sanctuary and turn in these two quests.
Honestly, sounds good. Honestly, Metal Gear. Metal Gear's a series that made me think quite a bit too. That's one of the things I liked about it, is it had thoughtful moments. It had stealth moments, it had combat moments. But that's why I generally say that Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite games of all time, is because it did have thoughtful moments, but it did have replayability. It had combat. Like, Metal Gear Solid was one of those games that basically had it all. And that's why it definitely is one of my favorites. But I know there was game experiences that, like, really impressed me from a thoughtfulness perspective. It just is bothering me that I can't...
Bye now.
It bothers me when I can't think of things right on the moment. Right off the top of my head when I talk about games that made me think, because... If these games made me think, they certainly didn't make me remember very well, that I can just, like, remember it instantly. I don't know, maybe it's just the state I'm in right now. Oh, I'll keep searching my memory ever so slowly, and we'll see if I can remember any more. Because I've played a lot of games. Played a whole hell of a lot of games. I just can't remember. Spinny. But yeah, thanks, yeah. 1243 for that, for helping us with that puzzle. I feel like we solved it a bit faster thanks to your help. It's hard to say though, because we still did a lot of randomness.
It is unfortunate the mutants could not be tamed. It would have been useful after.
Funny how I focused on that. It's like, what's that doing on all these monitors? Never... the level of detail in this game is amazing. Just a lot of randomness. Just like, you can just look anywhere and see little interesting details, like... weird fat lady.
He's gonna tell Hyperion what he knows, unless you take him out first.
I guess...
My research is going swimmingly. What are we waiting for? It's not required.
Were you researching fat ladies on a monitor, or was that somebody else's doing? Unexpected.
Alright, we do have this quest.
A blue screen of death, and it says you've watched too much porn. So yeah, that's
this one.
The porn is the definitely the implication there. That makes sense.
Just stop talking.
Occasionally, I guess a lot of my more thoughtful moments come from like RPGs as well. He's still trying.
Yep.
He's trying to kill us with bad music, I see. Maybe we should have put him in one of the smaller radios.
Yep.
Don't look back, don't let go. With what you Sandra, I'll call you and then never let him go and beg.
Sorry, I give up. You have defeated me. My days of attempting to kill you are truly over. I only wish to help you kill others. Take me to the one called Z if you wish me to be a shield. Or Marcus if you wish me to be a gun. What are you buying here?
That guy's head is huge.
Gun or shield?
Let's go with the gun.
You got it.
I don't think he did get to kill as many people as a shield. Well, he does seem to enjoy killing people. So let's do him a solid. Hey, Dante Razorback. Good to see you again.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Switch them out.
I feel like my issue is that like I'm trying too hard to... It's like, it is one of those things
yeah,
where...
this is an annoying shotgun.
Another challenge completed.
Oh, perfect. Don't retreat. Instead, reload. I think, I like being a gun. Wasn't that what Sarah Palin said? Critical hit rock salt.
Superior.
Switch them out.
Switch them out. Okay.
Reload.
Let me in.
You got the Game of the Year edition because in the Tiny Tina DLC you can farm and get a really powerful shield. Well, that sounds cool. Apparently my class is a heavenly nurse right now. So 44 times 6. With a lot of zoom and accuracy. Reload speed. This thing actually reloads faster. But this has a higher fire rate. I'll use the robot shotgun just because, well, it's a robot shotgun.
Switching weapons. Reload.
Alright, well, we're gonna have fun with this guy for a while.
You are looking fabulous. Maybe I'll be a vault hunter one day.
Might as well.
You keep that up, I might just have to pay you back somehow.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, I'll just give her all my money. There you go. I got the Sugar Daddy achievement. And what little extra money I have, I'll just gamble. Ah, you can farm tree ants. Oh, tree ants, I see, like tree ants. Really early in the DLC. You can farm and get the bee shield.
Ready for the next quest?
I'm ready. I like that joke, tree ants, like tree ants. I remember Ultima Online made me think a lot. Oh, tree ants, not tree ants. Okay. Ah, so it is like Ultima. Even though it's not intentionally a really thoughtful game. But I remember, because it was my first online game, Ultima Online really made me think. Just because it was, you know, it was the first, those were my first online interactions, so. I'm talking about Ultima a lot. I remember there's some science fiction games that made me think a lot, too. Like, I remember Sword of the Stars made me think a lot.
Annoying weapons.
Yes, I actually kind of like them just because it's dumb.
True, true.
Anyways, what was it? The game Sword of the Stars. Just the alien races were just really interesting. I remember there was another sci-fi game that was interesting too, but like there was a race that was like these space dolphins, and they developed like cybernetics to help them, like, or they developed like these power suits that helped them like manipulate things so they could build stuff. And their way of like getting around was like, it was like gravity was reversed, gravity wells, which means that like the space dolphins could fly through space really fast until they got really close to a planet, and they would take like a bunch of turns just like getting right at the planet. So they could expand throughout the universe very quickly and fly great distances and make long distance assaults, but they couldn't surprise attack people because they would spend several turns or a long time just getting to the planet at the, or making that last bit of getting through the gravity well of a planet. And so it was, you know, it was just kind of interesting how things were kind of backwards. And the way they made the voices for those space dolphins was like taking a male voice actor and a female voice actor, having them read the lines at the exact same time and adding like a kind of a robotic kind of reverb. So they sounded really weird, but in a cool way. It made them sound alien, and just like, you could read about their cultures and stuff, and it was just interesting. Or like there was like ant people, or like a bunch of different races.
We will need to listen to your footage before payment can be processed. Leave the echoes in the attached dead drop locations.
Just I find the, or we'll listen to this first.
Finds out I'm alive and working with the Crimson Raiders, it could be New Haven all over again.
Okay. We don't want that to happen. Anyways, I was talking about various alien races in video games. Like, for example, Master of Orion 2. There was like, or just, like, in video games, the alien races tend to be more unique than in sci-fi shows. Like, in Star Trek, most of the alien races are, like, humanoid. Whereas, like, games like Master of Orion, you can have, like, aliens... This side up. Aliens that... that's like those little details. Aliens that are, like, silicon-based. Or aliens that are... like, just, like, energy, or made of rocks, or... eat rocks, or like cowards, or shapeshifters, or empaths, or things like that. These weapons are kind of old, but you can have them.
Yeah, they're still worth money.
Yeah, exactly. I remember there was, I forget the name of the sci-fi game, but there was one with this hilarious race of like big dumb guys. And they would name their technologies as the stupidest things that was hilarious, like oof. Oof is the noise that the commander makes when he or like bang. Bang is the noise that the missile makes when it hits the enemy ship.
But where?
Oof is the noise that the commander makes when he is shot by this weapon. Or the enemies make... It was like the naming... All the naming of all their stuff was like bang and zoom or whoosh. Whoosh is the noise that the engine makes when the ship flies around. So that's what we called this technology.
Found it.
Yeah,
oof is the noise that Roblox makes. That's for sure.
Thanks. I tried to make it very...
Gruesome?
I was gonna say cozy.
You've strapped charred bandit corpses.
I remember like one of the weapons or pieces of equipment was like duh. It was like duh is the noise that the commander makes before he starts up the cloaking device. Duh, okay, or something like that. I forget. I'm kind of forgetting exactly, but they were all like noises. All of their technologies were just like just basic, really basic ideas. Like zap and bang and whoosh and whoosh and I don't know. I remember, like, I'm not doing the joke justice, but it was hilarious thinking that their society was like full of big dumb people and they couldn't name things properly, so they just used whatever came to mind. Like this shotgun would be like ka-chunk. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk is the name. Is the sound the shotgun makes when it fires. Boom is the the sound that the missile makes when it hits something. I don't know, like some of them were hilarious though, absolutely hilarious. It had me in stitches. And I remember in the game Star Control, like the alien races in the game Star Control were hilarious. Like there was like this race of cowards that like landed on like a humanoid kind of world or Earth-like world, and they were afraid to get off the ship because there were these rodents with big teeth out there that looked like they could hurt people. And so we didn't get off our ship for years. Until we decided that we...
Okay, I'm guessing somewhere on this pipeline is a second echo.
Sounds good. I'll look around for it too. So we didn't get off our ship until we had eliminated every single last one of them with our weapons. We just stayed in the ship until we cleared the planet of these mysterious rodents. Only to find out later that they just are simple herbivores. It's on top of the pipe. They were simple herbivores that simply eat tubers and root vegetables. And then he like describes them as like, so you were... You have to dive and jump off the pipe.
And I found some of that iridium stuff, and one of those weird worshiper guys sees me, and I chase him down and grab him, and he just...
Liquefied?
It was awesome. I don't know if it's because of the vault opening or being a siren or both, but this iridium stuff is the tits.
You look really pale.
Yeah, I passed out a few times, but this could be huge.
Why call me out here and increase the risk of Hyperion finding out you're still working with the Crimson Raiders?
Please stop.
Because how are you doing?
I think I'm gonna leave now.
Okay.
That was funny. That was a funny
Think someone's
scene.
a little obsessive?
A little bit.
Let's go get a vroom and go to the third one.
Yeah, it's funny how she doesn't care about the fact that she might be killing herself with that iridium. But she does seem like she's gotten powerful.
Yep.
I'll just hang out in the back. I mean, I wouldn't mind liquefying people occasionally.
Yeah, that does sound like fun.
Anyways, I was saying that, like, basically they were afraid of bunnies. They were talking about, like, it's like you were, so, let me get this straight. You were afraid of bunnies? No, we weren't afraid of bunnies. They were fierce, terrible rodents. I mean, sure, they were vegetarians. Okay, yes, they were bunnies.
Say that the third echo is going to be on the scare.
Oh, we're here, yeah. Can I see it? I can't see it. Just ejecting matter all over the place. Shoot it, make it appear. It says somewhere in this area, but yeah. Amadeus says it's probably on the derrick. Oh, there's a wire. There's a wire. Wait, what's this? Use? Oh. Ah.
I think I see.
There it is.
Yep, you found it.
The raiders could use our help. We should track them down.
Another vault hunter, huh? I'll see if I can contact him by echo on my way back to Sanctuary.
Good. You can go now.
Well, I'm sorry. I just got here.
When you're saying that bunnies are bad, and the first thing I thought of was the quest for the Holy Grail, yeah, actually it's true. Maybe the Spathy were smart for being afraid of bunnies. Actually, yeah, because my character got decapitated by a bunny as well. It was a mutant carnivorous. It was a giant mutant carnivorous bunny, but still, that thing freaking decapitated me. So, yeah, maybe the Spathy were right. I mean, they were a race of cowards, but they were right. They were right about the rabbits. I mean, that was just reasonable. They're just being smart. Anyways, they were kind of funny, the Spathy. There was like a lot of other weird, interesting races in sci-fi games.
One more quest in the bag. Oop, that question mark is for the main quest that I mentioned.
Got it, yeah, because that's where we put in that course, so I won't do that right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, like, the point is, like, a lot of those 4X strategy games made me think a lot just because they had more interesting races than sci-fi TV shows. And it's like, yeah, why don't sci-fi TV shows like Star Trek and Star Wars and other shows like that, why don't they have aliens that are this unique? And I guess the answer is that it's because you have to use computer graphics to have aliens like that. Otherwise, it's got to be a dude in a suit. And so it's just easier to have like a dude with some makeup on, and so it's like that's why most of the aliens you get in sci-fi TV shows are humanoid. They've got 2 arms and 2 legs. But in video games, they can have like 6 arms, or be forms of energy, or be crystals, or space dolphins, or insects, or all sorts of weird things like big guys or small guys. Or I remember there was like a race in one of those that was like the size of ants, and they were living on larger creatures like cows. So it's like, it was like, imagine fleas, imagine parasites getting civilized and making spaceships. And so it's like, then you have these spaceships that have like these cows, but the cows aren't the creatures controlling the spaceships, it's the creatures on the cows. The little parasites that have built like a civilization. And so it's like, wow, these are cows flying spaceships? It's like, hello, calling the spaceship, hello. It's like these real little guys. It's like, oh, You know, they're just on. They just brought the cows with them because they're parasites and they need the cows. They just live on them. It's like imagine your fleas. You know, develop faster than light technology. It's like damn fleas with their faster than light technology, going around with their internet. You know, it's just like it really makes you think. Like, you know, alien life could be like a lot of different things. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm tripping harder than I just was. Yeah, it is. It's some trippy stuff. It really is. Or like all sorts of other weird aliens. And good to see you, just a YouTuber.
Good
but
time
yeah,
for my neighbors to set off fireworks.
just talking about various video games. Alien races in video games and how they're... I was talking about how alien races in video games are more creative than alien races in, like, TV shows, and why. Mostly just because I have more freedom, because of the medium.
Gotcha.
Although I don't know why a lot of CG, computer graphic movies and stuff don't do stuff like that as much either. Huh. Interesting thoughts, though. And of course, there was like alien race in one of those video games where they had to like... There was an alien race of people who had to wear like suits all the time. They were like constantly wearing like power armor. Or full body suits. They were constantly... It wasn't exactly like power armor, but it was like full body suits that they had to wear because they had no immune systems. So it's like kind of like the War of the Worlds. Like any disease, but even their own diseases, like any disease that got through would just kill them because they've got no immune system. So they constantly have to live their lives. They're like, yeah, like the Bubble Boy. They were an entire race of Bubble Boys. An alien race of Bubble Boys. And so it's like, it made their soldiers really tough, but at the same time really frail, which was kind of interesting. Ah, badass Goliath Digger. Well, let's kill him. I really like this pistol, so I'm just gonna keep using this pistol. Even though it isn't the right damage type. It reloads so fast. Okay, get up, buddy. Oh yeah, I gotta shoot you. I gotta shoot Amadeus. Because the real friends shoot friends. Pink is a real man's color, that's for sure. You're darn right. Oh, I didn't realize. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that it's pink, but it sure is. Ah, the alarms.
Oopsie doopsie?
Well, it says there's a badass thing for that, so there's one more we have to do to get that.
True, true.
Because I think I did one of those accidentally before when we went through here the first time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I haven't spent my badass strengths for quite a while. I need to do that.
Sounds like a good idea to do.
Oh no! Oh, I got barreled. I got barreled pretty badly. Flame barrel.
I see that. So what you're saying is you're flaming.
Yes, yes I am. I lost the flame war. Yeah, I can't wait for the third Borderlands game either. It's gonna be awesome. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be awesome. I mean, it's possible that it won't be awesome, but like, I don't want to perish the thought. perish the thought that it's anything but awesome.
I love my power.
There was... I don't know why I'm thinking of it. Or, no, I say that a lot. I do know why I'm thinking of it. But suddenly I'm reminded of... There was a alarm in a World War II airfield. The klaxon, that's right. The or no, it was a bell. It was an alarm bell for, like, an air raid. It wasn't an air raid siren, but it's basically the same thing. But anyways, there was a sign on it that had a little rhyme. It said, "Don't run and tell. Just ring this bell like hell." Don't run and tell. Just ring this bell like hell. Just the way it rhymed kind of stuck with me. It's like, what? Well, way to go, rhyming bell with hell.
That was fun.
And then that way they could, like, scramble the fighters and fight off the Japanese. Or whatever. It wasn't the Germans. I'm pretty sure it was the Japanese. It was like in one of those island airstrips in World War II.
Gotcha.
But these alarms work. With the little handles they got going for them. Okay, I don't know where the alarm that we haven't done yet is. Somewhere. Ah. Kill the prospector with a slag weapon. I do not have a slag weapon.
Nor do I.
Would a barrel count?
Maybe?
And is one nearby? I don't think so. Well, we'll find. Maybe we can find one. I'm guessing if I get hit by one of these pounding devices, it would be very fatal.
Might tingle a bit.
Oh, there's a slag barrel.
Awesome, awesome. So we'll try to hold off on killing him until we get until he's like almost dead, and then we just barrel him to the face.
Sounds good to me.
If possible.
Slag him and tag him.
Pretty much.
Grenade out! Explosives out!
Wait, don't want to do too much damage. Ah, they're bouncing Bettys. Alright. Moxie's bad touch became Moxie's good touch once again.
Good, good, good. Alright, might be a good time to lure him to the slag barrel.
Got it.
Uh-oh.
Something the matter?
Grenade.
Ah. And he keeps getting friends.
And he's not moving towards the barrel. Let's let him get it to us.
Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on to the barrel. Very shaky area, I must say.
Yep.
He blew it up. He blew up the barrel. Oh, it didn't hit him. Oh, that bastard. I guess we should have been...
Is there another one?
Yeah. We should not have been hiding quite right there, I guess. Because he still was firing directly at us.
Yep.
I'm not seeing any.
Nope.
I'm gonna double check my inventory to make sure I don't just happen to have a slag weapon there.
Good idea.
Yep, no slag. It's gonna
I'll
say
do
it'd
the
be,
same.
it's gonna say it'd be really convenient if there was a slag weapon right there, but nope. Well, so much for the bonus objective. I guess maybe we should just kill him.
Yep.
That works.
The Hyperion Corporation wishes
Ooh,
to
level up.
offer you and your men $3,000 for every piece of iridium delivered. With that kind of money, you could consume countless alcoholic beverages, or fornicate with numerous members of the opposition, or, say, sex. Whatever it is.
Hey, with that kind of money, you can drink and fornicate with whomever you like. Oh, that's funny.
Would have done the same after the mine dried up. Go check with Tina. She's got a job for you.
Ooh, Tina.
Well, geez, we've had a lot more money than that.
Yep.
I would trade 3,000 for a piece of iridium.
Indeed.
All right, more fire
What's up,
rates.
Tina?
Elemental chance. Gun damage. More fire rates. Elemental. I like my elementals. I don't care about grenades. Let's see. I don't care about recoil. Recoil can just go to hell.
Those miners you fought earlier were paid cash.
Not dying.
Get to the station where their payroll.
More elemental effect chance. More elemental effect damage.
Ooh.
More recharge. It's a lot of things I have to spend. More elemental effect chance. Less dying. More punchy? Sure. I do melee from time to time. Elemental effect chance. There we go. See you next time, Fishmaster. Ever try to explain the internet to a grandparent? Not really, because, yeah, both my grandparents actually have a reasonable understanding of the internet. Well, at least how to do some basic things on the internet. Email and just going around some videos.
So you ever hijack a train before?
No, can't say I have.
Me neither.
I mean, of course, every day.
Indeed. Also, there's this button here. You want to push it? Just stay right in the middle and push it.
Oh, it still hits me in the middle. It's like, it's like, I think I got the idea of what it does, but it still hit me over here. It's like, I thought it was gonna shoot over there.
Yep.
So you're supposed to hit it and run away.
Exactly.
Oh, it's like reload. Okay, I was gonna play with it again.
Alright,
But yeah.
let's see the best way to get to this train station. Looks like right here.
I have a harder time explaining to my grandparents what I do for a living. Like, trying to explain streaming or explain YouTube or Twitch to a grandparent. Now that's a bit harder. It's like, you do what on the internet? People watch you play video games? And sometimes they give you money for that? But don't they just want to play it themselves? Wouldn't they rather be watching a movie? I don't understand. Why would anyone do this? There's a bit of trouble at explaining what I do and the value of what I do to them. Like, they kind of get it, but not entirely, you know? Like, I've shown my grandparents my videos before. It's like, oh, okay. You know, like some of the funnier moments from like the horror games that I played or this or that. But I remember that was like a slightly more difficult conversation. But fortunately, my grandparents are, I guess, more tech-savvy than your average grandparent. Which is nice. My grandfather, a bit more difficulty than my grandmother. Is this the last alarm?
Maybe. Check it out.
Alrighty. There we go. Positive reinforcements.
Yay! We're probably gonna die.
Probably.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Especially if I do things like that.
Or can you explain Borderlands with 3 games? I'm not quite sure what you mean, El Jefe. Or there's 3 games in the Borderlands series.
Stay still.
You mean can I explain Borderlands with 3 other games, or? I'm a little bit confused what you meant by that one.
Good. That'll leave the train nowhere to go. Now all you gotta do is signal Hyperion and make like you're ready to sell some iridium.
Let's see. In the first Borderlands games, or yes to which of those? Explain Borderlands with 3 other games, or just explain them all? 3 other games. All right. Well, Borderlands 1 is kind of like Dragon Quest, except for instead of a dragon, there's a big tentacle beast in a vault. And well, no, it's exactly like Dragon Quest. You go adventuring, you take people's treasure chests, you fight things as you go along, and then you fight a big baddie at the end. And your motivation is but thou must. just like in Dragon Quest. Now Borderlands 2 is a bit more like Dragon Quest, more like Dragon Quest 4, where there's multiple heroes.
Put the rest of Tina's explosives on those.
Or no, it's more like Dragon. It is. Borderlands 2 is like Dragon Quest 2, where there's multiple heroes in this one. Or no, there's multiple heroes in Borderlands 1. That's right. Never mind. It's not cooperative either. That's gonna be harder than I thought. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Conductor distress signal received. Dispatching troops to payroll train number 627.
Some of the money went on top of the train.
Yep.
Better get my corrosive. Oh, I didn't reload that one. Okay, 3 other games. So, like, Borderlands 2 is like Corandia 2. Except for without the pointing and clicking and but it's like a point and click adventure. It's like Monkey Island 2. It's like a point and click adventure.
Did you just hit the alarm again?
No. I don't recall hitting that anyways.
Yeah,
I made it on top of the train though. Or if I did, it was by mistake.
No worries.
Yeah, it's like, this game's like a point-and-click adventure. It's a sequel to a point-and-click adventure, as all the weapons have a point-and-click interface. Simple point-and-click interface. There you go. Like the Adventures of Monkey Island, with more monkeys.
I need more ammo.
Of course, I don't really have a way of describing Borderlands 3 because I haven't played it yet. So I'm gonna say Borderlands 3. Obviously. Well, obviously that's like Ultima 8. It's gonna have a new perspective on things, a new engine. Be running around, climbing on things. Your avatar will look really cool, really badass. A lot of badassery, yeah.
Enough.
You know, surprisingly enough, the game Shogun Total War made me think a lot. Just because the game Shogun Total War had, it had all these Sun Tzu quotes. Like, in the game Shogun Total War, which was the first Total War game I played, was it the first one of the Total War series? I think it might have been. Anyways, Shogun Total War, the first one, it had this advisor dude. And you could click on him and he'd keep telling you these quotes. Like, any tree whose roots are cut, or any tree whose roots remain will grow again. In other words, it's not over till it's over. Finish off. Make sure to finish off your enemies or they'll come back.
There you go. Seems like a good time to turn in that quest.
Absolutely. Or, if you wish to see further and know more, climb to the next floor of the tower. Or just other weird things like that. I don't know, they're like these abstract wisdom kind of things. All these weird quotes. And just the style of the game was just kind of thoughtful, thought-provoking.
Sup, Tina? Train got boomed. It blew up real good.
I'm gonna get on top of this thing.
When you made it rain, I was like, damn!
I like how they said at the bottom, cute yawning noise. It's like, if you say so. Weird way to sleep. Seems like your leg... Did she turn weird when she went to sleep? Because it seems like that leg... that leg would be sore. That's probably why she got up. Yeah, I don't think your yawning noise is cute at all, lady.
Looks like there's but one quest to go. So onward to Sanctuary.
Sounds good.
Indeed.
Looks like you can jump a little further using that.
Yep.
It's no rocket jump, but better than nothing.
Indeed. Actually, you know what? Rocket jump. Pain.
Calm down.
Oh, a loot midget. That's a new one. Punchy. Punch him to death.
Yep. And now he's dead.
Oh, that one was probably gonna change. But going back to the beginning. Yeah, I remember the Final Fantasy games. There were a couple thoughtful games there. I remember the end, right at the end of Super Nintendo's Super Metroid. Like, the ending of that one actually grabbed me a bit emotionally, just because there was like that little Metroid that helped save your life and beat the boss. Oh, yeah, go for it. I forgot that I did that. But that's not exactly as thoughtful as much as just
worries.
Grabbing at your heartstrings emotionally. It's a bit different. But that was a cool one. Without a doubt.
Dangerous to go alone, jerkwad.
It's dangerous to go alone, jerkwad. Oh. I wish Zelda started that way. He should be in the Zelda games. Here, take this sword. Take the sword. It's dangerous to go alone, jerkwad. God, that makes me want to do random Super Nintendo or random Zelda.
Dieting there, reasonable requests, I thought. But a few years of that. Here, this isn't my favorite gun, but you might get some use out of it.
Nice.
Ah, another Moxie's bad touch.
Ooh.
I see. Oh, so that's why you got the Moxie's bad touch. I see. You donated a bunch and then gave that to me. Well, that was nice.
Indeed.
Well, I can give that back, and or you can take this one. I'll just get rid of my items and pick it up. I'm in full inventory. All right, I got it now.
Okay.
But yeah, SMGs aren't as much your thing though.
Eh, not really. Anyways, I'm ready to turn in this quest if you are.
Yep, I'm ready.
New power core? Whoa, that looks like it could keep our shields up for months. As much as I hate using Hyperion tech, that core you brought us earlier is nearly burnt up. Why don't you pop it out?
I actually love Hyperion tech so far.
Yep.
Shove in that new core you found harder than a shiv into a Truxican sternum. Sorry, old Crimson Land saying. Okay, I think we're in business. What the hell?
Hey, you know, I think it's finally time to tell you that little secret. Angel's working for me.
Oh, snap.
Shields, Jack. Executing phase shift.
Ah, so we're being manipulated this whole time.
That's not a power core.
And that's why we're seeing her face right there too.
Yep.
Nicely done.
There was something I didn't like about his tone where he said slow clap and everything.
What the hell? Did something just get through the shield?
It's like he didn't see it sound like he was disappointed.
Oh, man, somebody start getting everybody underground.
Yep.
Or not the voice of somebody who's been foiled, yeah.
Really bad idea.
Indeed.
Get Sanctuary in the air. Roland, get me some iridium. Pretty sure we can't do that without killing, I don't know, everyone in the city. It ain't ready to fly, Lily. You got your order, Scooter. Move.
A lot of fun explosions.
Meet me in the center of town.
Yep.
Now. I'm gonna need your help real bad. Okay. If we cycle the ignition primers. Shoot, you'll get us somewhere.
Oh, I like how it transitions from the radio communicator to just like voice when you get close enough. That's cool. I like those little details.
All you gotta do is hit the last switch.
And this Crimson Raider's just running around in a circle.
Nice to meet you, folks.
You got it.
Nice to meet you. We're in the middle of a disaster. Nice to meet you. I'm having fun making small talk. Normal small talk with panicking people.
Yep.
It's like running around with his head cut off and then, oh, nice to meet you, Volunteer. Can I jump down here and die?
Oops.
Yes, yes you can. Oh, I'm already dead. No, I guess we don't have to worry.
5 years ago, Roland and his friends opened the vault because Angel and I tricked them into doing it. Everything you vault hunters have ever done, this is all part of my plan. Don't worry about me. Grab as much iridium as you can carry. Get it to Lilith.
Oh, we're gonna give Lilith an overdose.
Yep.
Got the iridium? I need it. Get to the center of town.
Well, I guess now's not the time to worry about long-term effects of things like this.
Exactly. Take the iridium.
I've never used this much. You might want to hang on to something.
Ah, the teleport animation again. Alright.
Sorry, kid. That was an accident. I'll see you on the other side, though, I promise. Hit it, Scooter. Man, this is
Oh, now I can see it from a distance. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Get your ride. That is really cool looking.
That's the best you got. A flying city? Look at your jumps. Possibly how that makes you think you've got a chance against me. A siren. Sup.
Yeah, that was pretty cool looking.
Indeed.
I know you're angry at me right now, but we don't have a lot of time. I'll explain everything. Just get to the fridge. It's the only way to reach the Highlands. I detect Lilith might have phased your city there.
Huh. So if the Siren... Or if Angel knows where the city went, isn't the city still in danger?
Anyways, think that's a good spot to end it?
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. I just was realizing that. So yeah, that was a pretty good scene to end it on. Thanks for playing with me as usual.
No problem. That's why I wanted to do that quest for last.
That makes sense. Yeah, it was nice. A nice cinematic ending.
Indeed.
And a bit of a reveal, or a strange reveal with Angel, because it seems like Angel's still acting like she's on her side, but she's kind of working for Jack too. I don't know, like if she knows where the city is, then the city's still in danger from Jack.
Right, but if you recall when she did the last phase shift, she sounded kind of begrudging about it.
She sure did. So yeah, I'm not sure if she's an enemy or what.
Right.
Something going on there. Alrighty then. I'll go ahead and exit. But thanks for playing with me.
No problem, I'll do the same.
Alright, shoutouts to El Jefe and Fishmaster on Twitch and on YouTube. Shoutouts to Just a YouTuber. And yeah, 1243. Dante Razorback. Nikki Arens. Hex to the Third Power. And Jin Molten. And everybody else that was here. Jurassic Salt. And that's as far back as my chat can go. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a lot of fun as usual. And, I guess I'm just gonna say, keep your stick on the ice. Remember, I'm pulling for you. We'll do the red-green thing. Remember, guys, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. Keep your stick on the ice. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Yeah, good night and rest well.